Hey guys and girls, my name is Snowy and welcome to part 44 of Tampere City here in Cities Skylines 2. Yeah, in the previous episode, I know it has been a while, I have been building up this fortress to become, the same kind of fortress we have in the Netherlands, and I try to recreate it. Of course it's not done, and because it's not done, I decided to make a time lapse of it to save time, because I know it takes a lot of time to actually to redo something exactly as it is in reality. So I'm not going to waste too much time on that part, and actually the time lapse I already made, so this is just the old save game that I loaded up. And I would say I will switch now to the time lapse. The time lapse will be in sections, because to extend it to how the reality is in regards to what we are seeing now took a lot of time, and also to compact that in a time lapse, I mean, then I would set it to speed 20 and you can barely see what I'm doing. So I have to kind of figure out how I'm going to solve that little issue, but in the video editor. But yeah, you will see how far I will get, and eventually you will be seeing a much more extended version of this fortress than in this current situation. So with that being said, let's go to the time lapse, and I will see you soon in a moment. Okay, here we go. And here we go. This is the end result. The end result of approximately 3.5 hours of tinkering in looking at the original. Try to make it as equal as possible, which is not 100% the case, but okay, nothing is perfect in life, especially when you try to do it just on eyesight. I did not copy paste the layout from Google Maps into this game. Don't even know if that is possible. And I also decided, instead of making waterways around the fortress, I just put the whole complete lake around it like that. So the only thing that is now missing is buildings. Yeah, but you've been watching a time lapse that took very long. But let me just show you, how this looks like. Now you have like outer rings over here, so we can get a little bit closer. And I had to use these smaller roads, and here and there you might still see. Just a second. Here and there you still might see a forgotten area. For example, I think here. Yep, of course. And that is prone to happen, that I did not make this area, smooth like so. And yeah, and then I think in the next episode we can then dive in the UK pack to see, like, okay, which houses do we have, and we can also give some areas names, because, for example, this, if you really would search in Google Maps on Vesting Naarden, I will write down here how you write it. Yeah. Then there is really something called Scouting Olaf de Loods. Yeah, a scouting club. It's something. Guys, children who do things in nature, whatnot. Making fires and all those kind of things. Anyway. So yeah, so a little few here and there, little bits of pieces. You will always encounter them. Also here slightly. This is a dead end, by the way, so I have to make this a little bit more softer on this part. But yeah, those are sort of the little things that you still get when you are doing this. Also, the game once crashed and I had to redo a lot of stuff. I was like, oh my god, that is something you are not getting happy with. So here we go. Oh, even here in this little lob, like that. Yeah, so those details, you can work on for a while. So let me see, what is the original vantage point is here. So we see some parked cars over here. Eventually the houses will be placed in here from that UK pack. Probably I will ploink all those buildings over here from the UK pack, so I can just drag them into place, or I just grab them using the the find it option. Let's say just UK, and then this, and then service buildings, no, all buildings, and then we get all the buildings available that is in the UK pack, and you have large flats. And yeah, what we need here is, let's say, a level 1. Yes, and then they have to be small as well. Most of those buildings are small, so I have to really look into this, like, okay, what is the best option, because the houses on this fortress, they are really small. You cannot put like a big flat like this, on it. It's too big. I really have to find the smaller versions, the small houses, like you guys. Yeah, small. Maybe also the word small. I think if you put that together, then you get all the. Well, you only get like 3 rows of houses. Okay. Yeah. That is something I still have to figure out what works best. How big is this? I mean, it is still fairly big. I mean, on the vesting itself, on these roads, you have like houses back to back, and this is like a 4x3 building, so I think they can be smaller. These are 3x2, so 2x2. Yeah, 3x2, for example. Let's say if you have like a house like this, and on the other side that. Okay, and I keep a little bit into each other, but it works. It does work, and we can eventually also slide them into each other with anarchy, and it will be a lot of trial and error. And yeah, if you compare this thing with the real thing, then you would say like, yeah, I do recognize some of the features, the little islands here, and this little island, even some of the roads, how they are laid out, etc. Even this little bit of outcrop. This is all just my own doing, this stuff over here. And for the rest, it will become like very interesting to see if I can fill this up, with the buildings that I also will see in Google Maps, because also that I'm trying to imitate from Google Maps, the amount of buildings in here. But that is something we will see in the next episode. So yeah, this is actually an episode with not too much talking from my side. It was just mostly hyperlapse and stuff, but I think, just by looking at another screen and try to mimic a fortress and do it in Cities Skylines is pretty difficult, if you ask me. There's always a road going a little bit sideways, and then sometimes it does not really come perfect, to where you want it, but it's like, For me, I think I kind of like it, It's a special feature here in the city, and during the build, I also noticed a few other things, like that there was a lot of come on, a lot of healthcare requests for hearses. So I solved that by building. Where are those things? Here, yeah. Building a few more cemeteries. They have like 15 hearses, if I'm not mistaken. 15. Yep, nobody's in use. That's nice. And they're complaining now about something else. They're always complaining. What is the problem? High resource cost. Okay. High resource cost. That means like we need to produce more local stuff, I guess. Like raw materials. Yeah. Another thing to worry about. The bigger the city becomes, the more problems you get. Yeah, for the rest, I think it's not bad, and yeah, I mean, this city is like has now 350,000 inhabitants, and I created this massive ring road all around it. Remember that? I mean, all around it, and then this. Look at this area, This is completely dope, Whoop. Yeah. All that oil, oil revenue, not bad. Yeah, and then this thing, of course. I mean, I think it looks great. I'm not complaining. I'm definitely not complaining. So make a nice screenshot of it, and then we'll put that in this episode. And then, guys and girls, I will making another episode soon again. Lately, I'm a little bit busy with work, but I try to record soon another episode with the buildings. In here, and if you are interested to see how that will work out, then yeah, feel free to subscribe, hit the like button, and the bell icon, and you will notify it until that episode comes out. Okay, guys and girls, thank you for watching, and leave your feedback in the comment below. I love to read them, especially from my Dutch viewers, what they think about this vesting Naarden, and especially from the people of that town or nearby. What do you think? Does it look a little bit like it or not? Or do you think like it's a piece of or whatever? I leave it up to you. Yeah? Okay, guys and girls, thank you for watching, and until next time, see you. Bye bye.